Hello guys, Mario and Sonic for the win here, back again for another figure review. This time, it's going to be on another one of Max Factory's newest productions, our favorite Dark Angel and anti-hero, Figma Dark Pit, also from the hit 3DS game, Kid Icarus Uprising. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. The package for this figure has great design choice. As a staple of the Figmas, you have a glorious window display of the figure and his accessories. And while Pit had an overall holier look box-wise, Dark Pit's box fittingly has a deeper purple color scheme, which really instills the premise of his character and still manages to look great. Towards the bottom we have a large Figma logo, Dark Pit's name in Japanese, a Kid Icarus Uprising logo, his product number, and of course the Nintendo seal of authenticity. On the sides are essentially the same designs. On the left you have a nice dark Figma logo identical to the one on the front. On the right, a glaring picture of the figure itself, and the top and bottom sort of combine the sides, showing Dark Pit in a different pose with the Figma logo, and also the same on the bottom. On the back, we have more pictures of the figure in various sample poses, and also displays the two AR cards bundled with the figure. Since this figure has an excellent looking box and a great window display, it maintains a high display value inside the box, which is great for some collectors. Dark Pit himself, while all too similar to Pit's fantastic sculpt, is still worthy of being his own figure. That being said, there are absolutely no complaints here. All of the detailing sculpt-wise is excellent, and everything is proportional. Again, similar to the original Pit, Dark Pit matches the stock art of the character, and the in-game model as well, in an immeasurably professional level. Everything about Pit 2, as he's called, from his ominous looking face, to his wings of darkness, and the tiny details on his crown, and everywhere in between, simply state this figure was meant to be crafted alongside his holy counterpart. Paint application is just as solid as we could have expected. The consistent deep black and metallic gold color scheme on Dark Pit looks fantastic, and is pulled together with great quality control. No smudges or runniness in the paint in any area. Aside from Dark Pit's original face, having an original, more sinister side glance, even his additional face, the threatening yet heroic shout, is the exact same as Pit's, aside from the red eyes, which, as a whole, looks great and luckily still suits the character's various expressions. To switch faces, simply remove the bangs and his current face, replace with the new face, and finally put the bangs back in place. Voila! Now again, since we're dealing with essentially the same exact figure, articulation is exactly the same, which isn't a negative aspect by any means. Dark Pit has excellent range in articulation, surely allowing more than enough leeway to put Dark Pit in some pretty incredible action poses. His range of motion is pretty seamless as well, so saying you have options is an understatement. This makes other figures' articulation pale in comparison. Dark Pit also comes with some pretty neat accessories as well. He includes several different hands for holding his accessories, his trusty silver bow, an arrow, his other signature weapon, the Dark Pit staff, his Figma stand and bag, and 2 more AR cards for an added bonus. Each hand has a relatively decent sculpt, and hold his accessories very tightly, so be careful with that. But hands are easily swappable, which is a welcome addition. Dark Pit's silver bow looks fantastic, and extremely video game accurate. Although, yet another recolor, it looks great both separately as dual blades or together as the bow. When coupled with the arrow, this accessory looks amazing, and you can really recreate some of the scenes from the game. As a word of caution though, the arrows are really delicate, and after filming my review for Pit, I actually broke his arrow. But some super glue fixed that right up. Dark Pit's staff looks incredible, and since it's one of the only original pieces from this figure, it's all the more welcome. It looks identical to the staff shown in game, and the poses you can achieve with this thing look superb. The AR cards are a really cool bonus, but unfortunately I don't think they work with the American copies of the game, but are still a thoughtful inclusion. The typical Figma accessories are great, and are more or less as functional as they'll ever be, with the stand being an excellent help. Collectively, Dark Pit is yet another figure that transitioned from pixels to plastic very gracefully, with our evil pal sculpt being true to the game, having great packaging, some smooth articulation, and neat accessories. This is a perfect figure to be displayed in or out of the box. If you like the game of Kid Icarus Uprising, Nintendo, and or purchase the Figma Pit figure, you might as well pick this one up. The contrasting of the black and the white of the two figures makes them complement each other much more, and really look fantastic together. With about a $35 to $40 price point, our anti-hero is sure to make an epic addition to your collection. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this review and would like to see more like it, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and go to my channel, youtube.com/Mario and Sonic for the win for more. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.